Hi students, welcome to the science class. Today we have to discuss about unit 17 reproduction in plants and animals. Unit 17 reproduction in plants and animals. First of all, reproduction. What is reproduction? Do you know? All living organisms have the ability to produce more its own kind by the process called reproduction. So, each and every living organism can able to reproduce. So, the reproduction means production of the young one, that is what called reproduction. So, each and every living organism ability to produce their own kind. Okay. So, this reproduction it is used for continuity and survival of the species. Continuity, it is used for the continuity. One generation after one more generation, then next generation, like this. The continuity is happen because of reproduction. So, the adult it can produce the young one, then it can die, then the young one it is grow to the adult, then it can reproduce. Likewise, the continuity will happen because of reproduction. This is what called self-perpetuation. But this is happened in different ways in the different organism. Especially in the sexual reproduction. In the sexual mode of reproduction, it is happened by the union of male and female gametes. How it is happened? The young one produced by the union of male and female gametes. Male gamete is sperm, female gamete is egg. So, the fusion of this sperm and egg, it can produce the young one. So, the male and female gametes, it contain the genetic materials. You know very well, gene, the chromosomes. So, the chromosome contains the characters. So, these characters it can passed from one generation to next generation through this gametes only. Okay. So, the next this reproduction it have three types. How many types? Three types of reproduction is there. First one is vegetative reproduction. The second one is asexual reproduction. The third one is sexual reproduction. Vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. So, in this lesson we have to discuss about these types of reproduction only. So, first of all we have to discuss about reproduction in plants. The first type is vegetative reproduction. Before that, you should understand what is vegetative part. Do you know that? Vegetative part. What is vegetative part? Nothing but what are the parts of the plants it can use for growth. That is what called vegetative reproduction. So, what are the part? The stem, leaf, bud. So, this is called the root. These are called vegetative parts. Reproductive parts mean the flower, fruit, seed, they are called reproductive part. So, reproductive part mean what are the parts are used for reproduction. So, what are the parts are used for growth, that is what called vegetative parts. What are the parts are used for reproduction, that is what called reproductive part. In some cases, in some plants, the vegetative part also can produce the young one. That type of reproduction is called vegetative reproduction. Can you got it now? So, what is vegetative reproduction? The vegetative parts can produce the young one. That type of reproduction is called vegetative reproduction. It takes place by leaves, stems, roots, bulbils, like that. So, first we have to see about by leaves. Do you know the bryophyllum plant? See that picture, that is a leaf of bryophyllum. So, in the notches of bryophyllum, in the notches mean the corners. So, the margin of the bryophyllum leaves, it have a notches, it have dot like structures. From there the young ones are produced. See that picture, a leaf is there, but in the notches more young plants are growing. See there? So, this type of reproduction is also called vegetative reproduction. This takes place by leaves. So, vegetative reproduction takes by leaf. Next one, stem. We know very well about this. If we need a drumstick plant, what we do? So, instead of planting the seed, we can cut the stem of the drumstick plant, then we can plant in the another place, it can grow as a new one. This is what called vegetative reproduction takes place by stem. So, in strawberry, aerial weak stems touch the ground and give off the adventitious roots and buds. See that picture, actually that is a strawberry plant. In this type of plant, it can produce the young one. See, the aerial weak stem, it touches the one more place of the soil, ground. Where it is touched the ground, there the roots are produced. Then it produces the young plant. So, we can cut and plant as a new one. So, this is what called vegetative reproduction takes place by stem. Next one, root, tuberous root, asparagus, sweet potato, chakravalli kalangu, you know. So, that is a sweet potato. So, in this sweet potato, actually we can plant that potato tuber, it can grow as a young one. Do you know? Yes, that is what called reproduction takes place by root. Next one is a bulbils. In unfavorable condition, some plants, the floral buds modified into globose bulb. So, the floral bud, it can modified into bulb like structure, that is what called bulbils. So, in the unfavorable condition, the flower bud modified into bulb like structure, that is what called bulbils. After maturate, these bulbils are fall into the ground and it is grow as a young one. This is what called bulbils. Can you understand now? Okay, example agave. Next one is a fragmentation. Fragmentation, nothing but fragmentation means cut into small pieces, cut into small pieces. So, it is happened in the primary plants. Primary plants mean algae. Do you know algae? Algae, it is a filamentous body. In the wet area, it can grow. So, the algae. Algae, it is a filamentous body. It is cut into more pieces. When it is matured, it cut into more pieces. And each and every piece grow as a young one. This is what called fragmentation. So, what is the meaning of fragmentation? Cut into small pieces. Cut into small pieces. See there, the Spirogyra plant is there. The adult one, it is break into two. So, the two pieces there, that is each and every one grows a young one. Okay. So, next one is a fission. Fission, in this type of, the parent cell divides into the two daughter cells and each cell developed into a new adult organism. Already in the lower classes we studied, what is it? Amitosis. We studied, no? In the last lesson also we studied about the amitosis. So, amitosis means what will happen? The young one produced from the adult by fission, The mature cell, first the nucleus get elongated. The nucleus get elongated and divided into two. Then a constriction appear in the cytoplasm. Then it is divided into two. This is what called fission. Okay, can you understand? If you not understand, see the diagram. adult is there. First the nucleus elongated and divided into two. Then a constriction appear in the cytoplasm. So the constriction get deeper, then it divided into two. This is what called fission. Next one is a budding. Next one is a budding. Budding is nothing. What is it mean? A bud-like structure formed from the adult body. In the adult body, a bud-like structure is formed, then it is developed and decayed from the parent plant, then it is grow as a young one. See that picture, that is a yeast. Do you know yeast? It is a unicellular organism. In the yeast, first a bud-like structure is formed, then it developed. After it is detached from the adult and it is grow as a young one. Okay, so this is what called budding. Formation of a daughter individual from a small projection, the bud arising on the parent body is called the budding. Example, yeast. Next one is a regeneration. What is it? Regeneration. So moreover it is like a fragmentation. Okay, so regeneration means the ability of lost body parts of an individual, the organism give rise to a whole new organism is called regeneration. If any one of the part is there mean also it can develop the remaining body parts. This is what called regeneration. If body part only there mean the head portion and tail portion will go. This is what called regeneration. Example, Hydra planaria. We can discuss in the next class deeply. Okay. So next one is asexual reproduction. First the vegetative propagation completed. Vegetative reproduction mean the vegetative part can reproduce in some plants. That type of reproduction is called vegetative reproduction. It is takes place by leaves, stem, root, bulbs, fragmentation, budding and regeneration. These are the types of vegetative reproduction. Next we have to see about the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction. We already saw the sexual reproduction. What is the meaning of sexual reproduction? The union of male and female gamete. It produces the young one. That is what called asexual sexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction means production of offspring by a single parent without formation of fusion of gametes is called asexual reproduction. Here there is no fusion of gametes. There is no fusion of male and female gametes produced from the single parent. Produced from the single parent. But sexual reproduction produced from the two parent. But asexual reproduction produced from the single parent. So it involves only in the mitotic cell division and meiosis does not occur. So meiosis cell division only for gamete formation one. But here there is no gametes. That is why meiosis cell division does not occur. Only the mitotic cell division will take place. So asexual reproduction occurs by spore formation. How it will reproduce mean? By the way of spore formation. By the way of spore formation. This is the most common method of asexual reproduction in fungi and bacteria. So nothing but what is the meaning of spore mean? A powder like substance it will produced from the adult. And when it is reached the favorable situation, favorable condition, it can grow as a young one. But it is not a seed. Why? Because here there is no fusion of gametes. It is produced from the single parent. During spore formation, a structure called sporangium. Do you know the bread mold? Bread mold. Yes. So see on the bread, this is like fungi only developed. The tip of that a balloon like structure is there, no? That is what called sporangium. That sporangium only produce the spores. Sporangium only produce the spores. When it is matured, it bursts and release the spores in the powdery form. And when it is reached the correct ground on substratum, it will grow the young one. So, during spore formation, a structure called sporangium develops from the fungal hypa. The nucleus divides several times within the sporangium. Okay, how the spores will form mean? The nucleus divided in the more time, several times within the sporangium, and each nucleus with a small amount of cytoplasm. Okay, each nucleus surrounded by a small amount of cytoplasm, and it is developed into the spore. The spores are liberated and they developed into the new hypa after reaching the ground or substratum. Okay, can you understand this? So, first of all, what is reproduction? The ability of producing the young one, that is what called reproduction. So, the reproduction, it happened by three ways: vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction. So, vegetative reproduction also we completed and asexual reproduction also completed. The sexual reproduction we can see in the following classes. Thank you.